just in this Defender. Look at that for a rear view mirror. It's a camera. What a display. 3 Richard Weston trailers. 3 seats as well. Go down the yard and we'll weigh it. See how heavy it is. It is 2,540, so just over 2.5 ton. Well, just less without me. Just moving the chip pile over a bit, and then we can get the chipper backed up to do some double chipping. Fits in well around the yard, though, doesn't it? So here we have the Defender 110. There's 1,000,001 reviews of Land Rover Defenders on the internet, on YouTube, so you don't need me to do one. Now, I could tell you that I bought it, but if I'm honest, I think it's overpriced. It's £20,000 more than the equivalent spec Discovery, and it's smaller, so I don't see the £20,000 worth of value in it. It drives lovely, it really does, and I don't know how, because you'd think it'd all be the same suspension, but it basically drives like you're driving on a cloud, but a stiff cloud. So it's like there's the road underneath, and then it's put a flat road above it that you're driving on. I don't know how it does it, but it does drive really well, and it's probably extremely practical for someone like me that treats the car like a workhorse, because everything is plastic and it'll all wash down really easily. But then equally, it just feels a bit cheap because it's full of plastic. It's got like cubby holes, but not cubby holes that hide your rubbish and all your sweets that you've half eaten and your 55 phone charges. Everything's on display in the cubby holes. It's got 3 seats in the front, which is pretty clever because you can obviously get 6 people in this one. But it's quite narrow as well, so lovely car. If money was no object, you'd have one of each, but I don't think it's for me. But I do really like the lights on the back. I think they're pretty clever. I don't know if you can see, probably not, maybe on the back tyre of the Fast Track now, can you? It's got head-up display. You see the 0 in the middle of the screen there. That's quite good. And then that's the camera, obviously, so that's good. It's quick, but it's got a slight delay. My car's a hybrid, so it's battery and petrol. So when I put my foot down, the batteries kick in and give it instantaneous torque, and then the engine comes in. This, not got batteries, so you're just relying on the turbos to spool up, and then you get the power then. So it's quick, but not as quick as a hybrid. I like the gear stick. Gear stick's pretty good, because you just click it forwards and backwards. But otherwise, I think it's quite small inside. Got little windows up there as well at the back. The little blue lights there, pretty good. They match the teal hats, which are actually back in stock. Sam's just washing the spreader off. Liz just drove past peeking the horn. Yeah, Sam's washing this off now, so get that tucked up in the shed, because we won't be using that for a good few days, looking at the state of the yard and how much rain we've had. Not sure if you can see behind, but Sam is washing the Mini Merlo off. It's got loads of dust on it because they've been using it today chipping. Anyway, this morning I was outside playing with that Defender, and then I came in and I was cold and I felt really, really tired. I thought this is a bit unusual, so I had to lie down for sort of like 20 minutes. Got up, felt a lot better. And Christine said, "Oh, you should do a COVID test just in case." Anyway, other than feeling really tired, despite the fact that I'd been asleep all night, did a COVID test. Anyway, I have now got COVID apparently, so I feel fine, just a little bit tired, because I tried watching some on YouTube and fell asleep. Not that Damien Mason's boring, but it was quite a long video. So don't worry though, the farm still continues. The lads are still outside working. I've got footage from them that keeps getting sent to me as well, but I've got to stay in for, I think it's 5 days maybe, but apparently they might review it in a couple of days, and I might only have to stay in for 3 days. So I've got a few ideas up my sleeve what we could do while I'm in the house, bored. I can still go outside, but obviously I want to keep away from people and not touch anything. But Sam's here again tomorrow with his 7610, so hopefully I'll have a quick look at that and show you all that tomorrow as well. But this is I forgot his name. This is what Frank's been doing today with the Remy screener bucket anyway. Jonathan has just sent me this video. Just quickly, this is Jonathan's tractor that arrived in the summer. It's on 240 hours. It was serviced at 200 hours and it's just done its third regen. I think there's something wrong with it, or is it perfectly normal for the smaller Valtras to need a regen that often? Anyway, if you've got any comments, just leave them below so Jonathan can read them anyway. But otherwise, cracking tractor. Quick scan around the workshop while nobody's in. Starting to get a bit tidy now. Them boards were never got them finished last night, so they're going to finish that off. They've been moving a weld around, got that in a better place. That's things gone. Starting to work through the pile of stuff there. Starting to work away here because there's all sorts of random compressors and stuff broken. We're going to get through all them. I might put my bike up on the loft as well out the way. But yeah, it's starting to take shape enough to get a tractor in, hopefully. Rob's been working on the gas guns as well. This is today's birthday bumper. You're going to have to sort of like pause it because there's absolutely loads and the writings had to get quite small to fit them all on. So happy birthday if you are on there, and if it's not on there, happy birthday anyway. I ordered something for this on Sunday and it arrived this afternoon. See if you can guess what it is and I'll show you tomorrow. Don't really want to talk about vegans again. But this morning, I actually thought they'd warn me out that much yesterday because of all the messages and all the negativity. There's obviously the programme last night about cows, which, you know, you could have narrated it either way. There was a cow that was poor on its feet and they moved it with a telehandler to a better bed, but they narrated it and reported it as if that they were dragging it round. It's typical, isn't it? You know, there's two sides to every story. But anyway, there was some images in there where cows were being mistreated, which isn't on. So that obviously is getting addressed. But as for the vegans, they are just so angry. Oh, they've not stopped all the time on Twitter, just meh, 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 meh. But I'm sorry, unless you can eat grass, you don't have an opinion on what food people should eat, because we live in the British Isles and we're very good at growing low quality grass in the Highlands. And unless you can turn that into a burger or eat it, button it. That's my only advice to you. You know, to say, oh, but it's better for the environment. It's not, because it just means that we're wasting all that land and you can't rewild it because you can't grow anything in it either. You know, you can't eat sticks and berries. But yeah, so I don't really want to talk about them, but they did wear me out. And if anyone saw any of it on Twitter, oh, they're just horrible. They're just like really wound up. Like I say, probably the lack of B12. Anyway, that's about it for today. I'm going to go in, get warm, get some sleep, try and shake this off as fast as possible. There is a load of hats arriving tomorrow. So here's a picture of them. So hopefully you can get them tomorrow night, because as soon as they've arrived in stock, we'll put them live on the website. Thanks again for watching. See you all tomorrow. And oh, actually, quickly, let me know your opinion on that Defender. I don't know whether anyone agrees with me or not. Some people are saying that it's amazing, but I just think it's not worth the money. Oh yeah, and there's some more guest outros from the guy that made them on Farm Sim. I think they're amazing. It's obviously like a model of our farm. So I'll see you tomorrow.